Thank you.
I saw something.
You taught me something. We got this. Oh my God, there's 8 people. All right. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Guys, for the 9 people that are now in here, welcome. I was trying to figure out how to get this started from it already being pre-saved. First thing I want to say to you guys is thank you so much for joining. I'm about to turn on this ring light that I have so I'm not looking so dark. Welcome to my living room. Whew, that was my wig. I'm also gonna run upstairs and grab the fan because it's really hot. I just got home from Ochi. I'm also going to read all the things that you guys recommended we talk about. Make sure y'all like. I'm trying to hold on. Make sure you all got this. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. So make sure you all like up the video. So I have a little mirror in my background. I'm going to, like I said, run upstairs really quickly. Give me 2 seconds, and we're gonna start the live properly. I'm coming. I only have one fan in the whole place, so the fan has to go from upstairs, downstairs to upstairs, and then let me turn on this. Actually, I think there we go. It's a bit crooked. Got this. Oh my God, look how sweaty I am. My wig is lifting. Guys, do not hate me. All right. Whew. We have 24 people in here. The video is at 11 likes. I'm sweating so much. So sorry. It was a hassle to get here. I just got in from Ochi. I had to drop off something, but we're here. We're ready. Peter Gay Watson. Hey, girl. Kim McKenzie. Sharon Humphrey. Carol Henry. Hey, Julian Small. Welcome, guys. Repost. Oh, respect from London. Loving the natural hair. Oh, this is not my this is a wig, but I do wear my natural hair a lot. But I do like wearing wigs in a natural hair texture, I guess. Hey, how are you? This is from Chris Walcott. I'm great. Good night from London. Yes, I tried to do this so it's 9 o'clock or it's like a little bit after 9 in London. So I'm giving you guys, I think I'm only going to be on here for an hour. So from 4 to 5 or 9 to 10 or wherever you're from, just for an hour. Anisha LTV, welcome. Unknown Grave. Trying to get everybody up in here. We got 30 people, so we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to go onto my phone and go on to, I have them saved. I'm going to start with the ones from Instagram first, and then I'm going to go to the comment section and talk about the suggestions that you guys have. Been watching you. Thank you. Yes, been waiting. I'm so sorry I was late. Ooh, I've been vlogging today though, so, and I have like 3 vlogs to go up. I'm so sorry about that. I need to listen. Vlogmas, I will be doing Vlogmas, and I will not. I promise y'all, like I did Vlogmas last year, so go and check out Vlogmas from last year. If you didn't see it, it's such a vibe. Like I was rewatching it, and I was thinking, oh my God, I need to get back to here. I need to get back to how I felt when I was vlogging at this time. So make sure y'all go and check out Vlogmas 2019. Let me actually turn off my data, because that's how they trick you and run off all your credit. All right, so I screenshotted. I think I've just screenshot the pictures. Let me go to my screenshots so we can start having discussions. There's 26 people. I wonder who left. But y'all all right. Okay. These are the assumptions. Sorry, guys. Someone had asked me where do I buy my rings. I get my rings from all over. I hope you can't hear the fan. Play Hot Adventure. Hey girl. Truck Life Driver JA. Thank you. Um Good afternoon. Can't wait for them vlogs. I got some Tuscom and I'm liking it. Oh, let me take a picture of this. I'm so glad. Boom. All right, let me go back to the assumption. Yeah, I got these rings from multiple places: Macy's, J.C. Penney, even Marshalls, K Jewelers, Zales. I think there was a store that was closing down 2 years ago, and I can't even remember the name of it right now. It was closing down, and they had a huge sale, and it was a big franchise, like a huge store, but I can't remember the name of it right now. But normally, if you go into like these department stores, you can go to the jewelry department and go to the jewelry sale section, and sometimes they have these rings for like $50. Like this one was originally it was originally like 200, 300 something dollars. I kid you not, because it's opal, it's real opal, and it's sterling silver. And I got it for like 50. So go to the sale section for the jewelry department and you'll find the best high quality rings. I've had some of these rings for 6 years, like 3+ years. All right, let's talk about this. I'm trying to find the screenshots from Instagram so we can do that one first. But I don't see it, so yeah, no, this isn't it. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, I'm just going to go to YouTube and go to that comment place. Ooh, sweet love from India. Hi. Yeah, I'll have to watch that later. Okay. So I'm going to start from the top of my screen and read the suggestions. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to take this long. All right, boom. So I'm reading from here where you guys left your comments. Hey, Bicana. Oh, this is from Kim McKenzie. Hey, Kim, I hope you're still in here. Hey, Bicana, you're truly missed as far as topics to talk about. How are things with you and Chad? Let me answer that first. Things with me and Chad were good. Chad's been extremely busy, especially since Jamaica opened up back. So I think what you guys are seeing a lot of me and Chad when lockdown was going on, like heavy duty lockdown where everything was basically closed and some parishes were on severe lockdown. Then we ain't had nothing else to do, so we were hanging out more. But he's very busy, and I think this is gonna answer someone else's question. But we're good. We, cat fight and all those things, and because we're both Aries. I'm an Aries, and we go back and forth and all that extra stuff. So it's fun. It's not a boring relationship. Would like to see more of you guys together. He doesn't really like to be on camera. Yeah, he does not like to be on camera. I have questions about YouTube and moving back to Jamaica, but I will ask them on Friday. Okay, Kim McKenzie. So send me your questions. I'm gonna try to get through all of these first and then read questions from the comments so y'all can respond to the questions that I'm reading if you want me to go more in depth, and then save the extra questions for the end. So I'll ask you to drop more questions. So university life, this is from Janelle Daly. University life. Right now I'm struggling, especially during COVID time. If you could give some tips on how to manage stress during school, that would be beneficial. Janelle, if you do end up watching this after, I don't know if you're in here, but what you can do is make a schedule. You can organize your day into time slots, and you can do specific things during specific hours, I guess. What you can also do is, if you're studying, you can study for 2 hours and then take a 30-minute break. that will give your mind some rest. You can, probably study and then eat something while you're watching a Netflix series, but only watch one episode. Don't get in the Netflix trap and watch multiple episodes. Um, what I also recommend is to meditate, like do yoga, call somebody. You should always give yourself time to regenerate, if that makes sense. Because I know school can be very stressful, especially if you're doing school via Zoom. Because I know some people, like depending on if you're like a biology, let me just say a STEM major, science, technology, engineering, math, then you might go in for labs or other extra things like that. So if you're at home, just give yourself time to study, create a schedule, but also give yourself time to do yoga for 15 minutes before you start studying. Or what I love doing that really helps me study, and what I did it for one of my class, and I think that class I had the highest grade in that class, highest grade point average in that class. I played Adele, her number it's not number her 19 album. It's very slow paced. I think it's really to do with the beats in the song and her soothing voice. I played it while I was studying, and I was just always focused. I was always focused and I was always calm. So play some calming music when you're doing schoolwork, and set aside time for that. So hi Rona Empress. And if you want to talk more about that, Janelle, if it's Janelle or Janelle, if you want to talk more about that, send me a DM and then we can figure out some stuff. But you can also go onto YouTube, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have methods to be less stressed during COVID, or university methods to being less stressed. You can search up these things, and there's some great how do I say? There's some great advice on YouTube. So hi Rona Empress said the pressure on young men to be solo providers at a young age. I think there is a lot of pressure on young men, unfortunately. Especially, I'm not sure like how young you're talking, but I know a lot of young men in mid 20s, early 30s, around that age group tend to go through depression and have a higher chance of going through mental health problems during that age, because yes, there's a lot of pressure. But one, do not let work pressure you. If you're a young male, if you're a young female, don't let work pressure you, because they will find somebody to replace you ASAP. Don't let a female or male pressure you, because if they're not paying your bills, if they're not your father or your mother, don't let them pressure you. Okay? If they're not family members, don't even let family members pressure you. Honestly, let me go back to the question. Yeah, and if you are, let's say you are bringing in money for your family, do not let them pressure you to bring in more money. Bring in what you can. If you're helping support your parents or your grandparents, or if you have kids, do what you can. Do not stress out and then go die, of because you're sick and all these worldly things are weighing down on you. Do not let people put their problems onto you. Like, listen, what I'm just saying, take time to yourself, especially as young people. And I feel like young men need to start doing yoga and meditating more. I don't do it as often as I used to. But it's really helpful. And speak to those people. My shirt is wet because I was sweating all day. So this is wet stain. This is so gross. Yeah, don't let them pressure you. Have a conversation. If let's say you're bringing in, this is just a simple math. Let's say you're bringing in $500, right? Let's say US, 500 US a week or something, and it dropped to $400. Don't let somebody come up and say, "Oh, why aren't you bringing in more money?" Don't like say, "I'm bringing in something, and this is what I can do." Okay? Do not stress on things that you cannot control, and that's people and other things. Yeah, stress brings on illness, so it's harder said than done. But the best thing, if you feel like something or someone is stressing you, have a conversation with them, or figure out something that you can do to relieve the stress from a certain, like your job, or You know, if a certain, like if you fix cars and you can't figure out why something's going on with a car and it's stressing you out, figure out another alternate route, you know? Yeah, I just went on and on. If I'm going on a certain topic, guys, let me know because sometimes I ramble. All right. Ree, R-E-E, Ree, said, birth control, are you for it or not? And why? I'm not for or against birth control. I feel like it's an individualistic thing. It doesn't work for some people, it works for others. Other people have negative in effects of birth control. Some people have positive effects. Go to your doctor. That is a question for your doctor. So I'm not for it or against it. I'm completely Switzerland. If you get that, Switzerland, you get it. Did you study international relations? Did you get that? I'm completely neutral when it comes to that. How do you find affordable and safe staycation adventures in Jamaica? Any tips and tricks? So I do have some videos like from Katama Beachfront Guest House. I do have some more because I emailed some villas and they responded back to me, so I'm so happy about that. So I have some more coming up, but I recommend you go on Airbnb, go onto their Instagram, see if you're a big COVID fanatic person, see what their protocols are. Um, if you want to be safe, go with someone, split the bill with someone. Affordable, split the bill with someone. Also look at the discounts that they have going on. Look at people like me. Maybe I have a discount. Like try to search it in Google or search it in YouTube or search it in Instagram. They might have a coupon code. They might have an influencer that have some type of discount going on with the specific like stay, aka Airbnb or aka villa hotel that you want to go to. So you have to pretend that you're online shopping with these places and try to find coupon codes because they're out there. Or email them and say, oh, I see da 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 da. Do you have any current promotions going on? That type of stuff. Don't be afraid to ask them if they got any promotions because 9 out of 10 they do. So yeah, and then always, if you are traveling alone and you're not yet comfortable or feel safe doing that, travel with a friend or family that you trust. And then advice for first-time home buyer / renter. I have an advice video for first-time home renters. Oh, excuse me. That is on my channel, so just go onto my page and search search tips for renters or just search renters in the search bar for my channel and you'll find a video. I give a lot of advice and people in the comments gave a lot of advice as well. I hope I'm not going through these too fast. And I hope y'all talking nice to each other and helping each other out in the comments. Are hotel rates lower for Jamaican residents? Not necessarily. Some places do have discounts for locals, but not all places. So let's keep going. Julian Small had asked me, what am I studying? This question was for someone else, but I'm studying real estate. I want to be a licensed realtor by January. Next question, this is by L. Walking. Flooding in JA and impact on local jobs. Kamala Harris, Jamaican Heritage. Okay, let's just start off one by one. So it says flooding in Jamaica. The flooding in Jamaica is bad, but I'd say it's mainly like the worst flooding you get is from it's probably in Portland and St. Thomas. Down in Kingston by Hagley Park Road and Malines Road and even on the boulevard. But it's not as drastic as they portray it on social media. Meaning there's this one website, one Instagram page that opened up a GoFundMe for the flooding. And they don't even have a charity that they're donating the money to yet. So guys, be careful of who you're giving your money to because they're pushing it. And people were like, oh, we should get the United Nations involved. It's extremely serious, especially for people who are impacted, but it's not that serious to get the UN involved or to be taking people's money and saying, oh, we're just going to keep it on GoFundMe until we find a charity. Be careful, don't be scammed. It's really not those videos that were trending. That's why this can be the negative of the internet. It will make you think that something is way worse than it really is. And obviously, the flooding impacted a lot of people negatively, like where people, some people might have died, lost their homes. The road condition is far worse than it was before. But those extreme flooding videos that you saw, that's not happening everywhere. That's happening in like a couple towns. Kamala Harris, Jamaican heritage. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if her mother is alive, but her mother is Jamaican. I don't know how much Jamaican heritage she knows or practices, but it's always great to see someone of Jamaican descent, Jamaican and Indian descent, because um, our two nationalities, uh, our two nationalities are always looked down on, especially when it comes to politics and reaching far in almost anything. You don't really see them pushing something like that. Um, wasn't it her mother? I thought someone said her mother. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Ooh, I was. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I just had it switched around. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're right. Her father is her father, yeah, is Jamaican. So I'm pretty sure her father. Sorry about that. I don't know where I got, and I saw the picture of her parents too. This picture, 'cause this picture was trending. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that picture. That's her mother. That's her father. So yeah, her father is Jamaican. Um, and her mom is deceased. Her mother is Indian. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both proud, especially coming from backgrounds like that. So it's just proud in general. I think some of the things Kamala Harris has done, her track record is not the best. She hasn't been the best to minority people. There's a lot of people in California who, God bless their souls, they still voted for Joe Biden, but she does not really have a good track record of being good to minority communities, and we all see people jump on the bandwagon because Black vote is very powerful, especially Black women vote. We vote a lot, and I have my sights for this. Black women in America have the most degrees. You can go and check it up on the the education. There's a government website, the U.S. government website. I can't remember which specific one, but that's where I don't speak stuff unless I know they're coming from reliable sources. But Black women in America have the most degrees, like especially doctorates, obvious PhDs, masters, bachelors. We as a group have the most. So that's always important to see. But yeah, for young girls watching this, young Jamaican girls, young Indian girls, young girls of many different minorities all across the world. So I think it's very important. And I'm very glad, I'm very happy for her because have you seen the pictures of all those white old men and not one woman, not even one white woman? Yeah, I was like, So I'm very glad. 5 to 10 year plan. That's private. Will you? Do you hope to still be promote producing content for YouTube 5 to 10 years from now? Yeah, why not? Girl, I like vlogging. I like editing. I do want to do more. Um, but why not? If YouTube is still around, then sure. Um, I did not get to vote this year because by the time I realized I could have gone to the embassy and sent in a mail-in ballot, it was too late. But I did vote 4 years ago, and I was very proud. I was very, very excited. And I also worked in my local senator's office when I was in university. If you guys didn't know, there's 38 of you guys in here. I studied political science and international relations. I have my bachelor's degrees in international relations. I mean, in political science. I was a double major, but I was in my last year and I didn't do good in my language. I studied Japanese and I didn't do good in my last, like, it was 2 semesters before my last semester, and I didn't do good in the class. And they're like, oh, you need to, I didn't fail, but you need a certain, you need a certain grade. And I'm like, you mean to tell me, oh no, it's not that I failed. I needed to do 3 more classes of Japanese. And I was like, you mean to tell me I need to do 3 more classes? That's basically 1.5 years because you can only do one class. You have to go on to the next class. And it was like, it will always be 201, no, 101 for one semester, 201 the next semester, 20, no, 301 the other semester. So I'm like, I'm not staying here for one class. One class. So I dropped my IR major and I just can you imagine? I did IR for all those years and because of that I dropped it. But still, I learned so much. LT said rate Portmore out of 10. I'm gonna rate my parts of Portmore and I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10 because a lot of things are very, very close to me. Very, 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 very close. I can go over here. I can go over there. I can go over. I'm very central in Portmore, so I really like that. Oopsies. It's nice. I don't have much of a mosquito problem. I have net the mesh by my window, so I'm good with that. I have a zapper too if anything gets in because the upstairs one of them has a rip, so mosquito and flies be getting in. But zoop, zoop, that's good. Um, and I don't have where I am. It's not hot. It can get hot, but it's also very windy. Like upstairs is hot right now, but if I go open up my window in half an hour, um, it's pretty cool. So my part, yeah, shells. Portmore is trash. Maybe the part where you're from, but not everywhere. Kingston also. It takes me about like 15 to 20 minutes. Not even, yeah, no, not even. It takes me like 15 to 18 minutes to get to Kingston. Not far at all. It's very effective, cost effective, because someone asked me the cost of living. Ooh, thank you, Anisha LTV, for $4.99, just showing a little love. Thank you very much, girl. I well appreciated. Thank you. See, there's a fly in here now. So it's very cost effective for the space that I'm getting. This space, like if I had moved this house into Kingston, even in not so desirable community, it would still be far more expensive than what I'm paying now for it in Portmore than if it was in Kingston. So that's good. The amenities, safety. My community is very, very good with the safety. Um, my community is very good with safety. We have a community group chat, and they added me to it, and we talk about like somebody's been having stray dogs poop on their lawn. So they've been talking about that, and they're like, we're gonna call JSPCA, and if anybody can capture any pictures of the dog, and we can figure out which dog it is, and all these things. So it's nice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I need some water. I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna get some water in a minute. 1 second. And the amenities. The one thing I don't like, but I think this is just all over Jamaica because even my aunties in Kingston have this problem. When it rains, and I understand that when it rains, they have to sometimes turn off the water because you don't want any pollution going on. I don't drink tap water in the first place. I don't drink tap water in America. Even if I was in the White House, I wouldn't drink tap water. If it was in the Buckingham Palace, I would not drink tap water. If I'm being paid, I might do it. But I'm not drinking tap water just for fun. Yeah, that's what I was doing. But that piece, get the clear packing tape That's what I'm gonna do. I just haven't gotten around to getting the tape yet. Um, what I love the most about Portmore is that it's very budget friendly for people, especially new, like first time renters. And where I am specifically, everything is extremely close by. Like, and then what I like too is that I can go to Spanish Town from Portmore, and it's like quicker. And I can go to Kingston, like I'm central. And then even when I'm traveling to country, and I was driving all the way from Kingston all the way to country, I'd be like, dang. But sometimes when I drive from Portmore, like I leave from my house, and I'm like, oh Jesus, Mauritius already? It's like it just cut off time for me, you know? Like, I don't know. That's what I like the most about Portmore. Um, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. The flyest 16 says, what are your life goals, ambitions, and dreams? So my life goals is to keep on living, to survive, make that money, grow, learn. Same thing with my ambitions and dreams is just to become a better me, to continue to evolve. That's basically it in a broad sense. Sky Slater said, how come I've never seen you hanging out with your other half? Girl, that man is busy. He is busy, and we both got stuff to do. Like the place is opened up. We don't hang out as much as we used to. So, and he doesn't like to be on camera. So I'm gonna respect that. Simone Brady, I don't know if you're in here, said, would you have moved back to Jamaica if you didn't know your family out there or had a good relationship with them? Um, since I was born here, I've just always wanted to move back. I can't imagine not having a good relationship with my family, but I guess even if I didn't have a good relationship with my family, I would still move back. Yeah, I'd still move back, but it's not something I can really imagine. So I can't even give you a proper answer because I really cannot imagine it. My family is so big on both sides; it's so weird. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine it. Um, but yeah, I would move back. Yeah, I love Jamaica, and it's not even just because of my family; it's the people and my culture that I love too. Yeah, move back. Even if you don't got a good relationship with your family, and you've been here before, you know this is somewhere you'd want to be, then why not? Just make sure you prepare for it, you know? Um, Maurice Dublin said, ever thought about traveling all the Caribbean islands? Maurice, I kid you not, um, before I moved back in December, I always talk about this. I wrote a list of videos that I wanted to achieve and accomplish. And I wanted to go to all of the Caribbean islands. I wanted to go to every single Caribbean island this year. But look at Corona. Maybe in the next 2 years, I'll get to go to every single Caribbean island. I think that would be amazing. I definitely want to. And I think there's like 20 something. I'll be going wrong. How many Caribbean islands? Caribbean islands. Google will fill out the rest. It said 700, but I'm not talking all the archipelago and the inhabited islands. Um it's a lot of islands in the Caribbean, but I want to go to all the main ones, like all of them, like all the ones that we learned in school. Shells, thank you so much. $19. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lunch on me. Thank you very much and greatly. Like I said, like these, you guys don't have to, but I want to thank you because it's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. You should go into local politics. I definitely want to. That's something that I also wanted to do this year, but I'm gonna start at the grassroots level and then work my way up. Cause I did politics in high school. I've always been in politics. I did politics in high school. I was on the board of education in Buffalo. I was elected the student representative, so it was very fun. I did that for my whole entire senior year of high school. Every single Wednesday, I went to board meetings, and it was open to the public. So, and I got all the information, like on every single student, on everything that they spent a budget on. Like it was so amazing. I loved it. I loved it. Um, whew. All right, but I definitely want to go into it, and even interning at my senator's office in Buffalo. I learned, and I interned at City Hall. I was in politics when I was a little bit like before university, and my first 2 years of I killed it. My first 2 years of university, I loved it. So I definitely it's something that me and mommy talked about, especially for our area in Trelawney. Um, Mommy and I, especially mommy, because this is her field, we think it's so crazy how Trelawney and probably other parishes, but more specifically Trelawney, Southern Trelawney, doesn't have a hospital. You have to go all the way into Manchester or Clarendon to get to a hospital. And just imagine if something were to happen. Like, I can give you guys a little story since it's like very old now, but earlier this year, one of my neighbors kind of had it was she exhibited stroke characteristics. It wasn't a stroke, but it was stroke characteristics. And we were scared. Like, we were so scared. It took us like 40 minutes to get to the closest hospital. And can you imagine, like, let's say if it was something way worse, God forbid. It was so unfortunate. So I feel like if I could go into the political field, those are things that I can impact for my neighbor. I am not a Buffalo Bills fan. I was so upset. Like, how do you go to the Super Bowl? How many times? Three, 4 times. I do have and lose all of them. How do you go to the Super Bowl so many times and lose? But I'm not gonna lie. Buffalo Bills, they got like die hard fans. Let me show y'all. Buffalo Bills, by the way, is a football team for Buffalo, which the stadium is in Orchard Park, is a suburb of Buffalo. So I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff like why is the stadium, which is making so much revenue, outside of the city? 4 times. Yes, they went to the Super Bowl 4 times. List another team that went to the Super Bowl 4 times and lose all four. Come on. Yeah, but I can give it to Buffalo Bills people. Die hard. Die hard. I mean, probably every Super Bowl people are like this, but not Super Bowl football people, American football people. They listen. Yeah, that yeah, yeah, that yeah. But they go all out for the people and their tailgate. I've never been to a tailgate, but I think it would have been cool to go. I just never go. I just always think it's so cool though. Really? Somebody's like, from I was young, people always said that Bills stand for boy, I love losing Super Bowls. I'm gonna have to send this to my uncle. My uncle went to, I think, one in 1970 or 1989 or something like that, and he has a crew neck, and I took it. So I have an authentic, but I got it. I got some stains on it now, so I'm very sad about that. Screenshot that. Yeah, I have a crew neck from when he went to the Super Bowl and bought it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Have you ever eat Taco Bell? Yeah, girl, I've been eating Taco Bell. Peace. It's Tanika. Yeah, girl. I love Taco Bell and I like Mighty Taco. I'm a foodie. I like all food. You just gotta have the right food from the menu. All right, let's move on because I want to make sure I answer everybody's question who answered a couple days ago. Yeah. Okay, so Life as Angel said, how is life seeing that adulthood is kicking in? Girl, life is stressing. Like, I have to pay bills. Oh my goodness. Like, Digicel in my area, they stopped accepting cards and the machine does not accept my card. I don't know why it doesn't accept my card. It doesn't accept my card on their app either. It comes up and it says my bank and everything. It says cleared, but it never takes the money from my account. So I gotta go over yonder to go pay my bills. But you know what? It gotta get done. It gotta get paid. So adulthood is really kicking in, and I'd be lonely. But Kai and Jackson always come to visit me. Sash and her friends had a little get together at my place, and it was just so nice. Adulthood is ghetto. I want to give it back. Adulthood is the worst hood I've been in. It needs to go. It needs to get gone. But I feel proud. I've learned a lot. And even I was talking to my mom, and she was like laughing at me because I don't leave my lights on like I used to. Like when I wasn't paying my own bills, lights were left on. And today I would be in bed laying down on my phone on the laptop, and today would be like, "Turn the light off." And I'm like, "I'm using it." No, I'm not. I'm sitting in the dark. I'm like, JPS is not catching me. JPS is not catching me. So it really is kicking in. And she was laughing at me because I was telling her like it really comes full circle. Being a young person, or like being at home and you're not the one paying the bills, you have no care in the world. And I'm like, yeah. And even me having to take out the garbage, like obviously these are things that I did, but I have to be the one to always remind myself to do them. I always gotta wash the dishes. I always gotta clean everything. Like I don't even say, okay, I'll clean the bathroom and you do the kitchen. Like me and Auntie Debbie would make little deals and be like, okay, I'll do this and you do that. I gotta do everything. So adulthood, yo, it needs to, but it's fun. It's fun over here. Um, it's stressful over here. Was it easy, Dwayne? I hope I said that right. Dwayne, it looks like Dwayne. Adam Levine. Dwayne Levine said, "Was it easy? Was it easy or hard to be beautiful all your life?" I was not beautiful all my life. You want to see some of my young pictures? Um, I wasn't. Yeah, no, girl. Like probably beautiful all my life to my mom, to my family, but to myself, I wasn't always confident. Even some days I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, like when I take this wig off, but nah, I think we all grow into this. Some people are blessed to just have that confidence from a long time, but I never always felt beautiful my whole life. Yeah, I feel like I was very beautiful as a baby, and then growing up, and then like the preteen, teenager years hit me hard, and then like at the end of it, like going into like 17, and then now I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling myself, feeling myself. Yeah, but yeah. And then, will you ever move back to the US? You know what? I have no intentions of moving back. Like that's not my goal. But if I have to, then I would. I would. I definitely want to get my real estate license in America. So obviously, I'm gonna probably have to go up for like a couple months to do the classes, and then I hope you guys will watch my vlogs if I'm in another part of the world. I think that would show that y'all some loyal people. Yeah, but I am. Let me go over here. Ooh, I'm inspiring you. Thank you. It's not my intentions to move back, but if I have to, I would. Kim McKenzie said, "Great for you." Oh, Peace said to Kim McKenzie, "Great for you." I love when you guys are talking in the comments. Um, y'all, I said save your comments, save your questions. Some of y'all asking questions. Please do. Please have some chats with Jamaicans who have their own business. It would be great to see how people make it. I've been asking around, but some of these people are always so busy. But I've been asking around. I'm gonna find out for some more. I'm gonna interview some more people. I want to get a better camera. I want to get a Canon, like a better vlogging camera. So I was thinking a Sony. I saw the video quality of a Sony A series camera that I really like. But I also like the Canon ones, but they always break. The Canon G7X Mark II and 3, they always break or lose screws, so I'm kind of iffy about that. But once I get those better equipment, I really want to interview some more people. Ooh, I want to interview some more people, especially older people. I really want to do that as well. Interview them and get their life stories and business people. So I'm definitely thinking about that. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are talking to people because I can't really do both. Ooh, I'm 24. Who answered that? How y'all know that? How you know that? Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Exactly. Point blank. Period. I love all kinds of pizza. I actually in my recent vlog I went to Domino's, so you'll be seeing that. But I love pepperoni and cheese. Ooh, girl, New York. New York got some pizza, but I'm not really talking about New York City. Buffalo, there's this place called Just Pizza. I don't know if it's in New York. Girl, they have like over 76 different types of pizzas. But traditionally, I love pepperoni and cheese. I love Hawaiian pizza. I like it. Some people don't like pineapple on their pizza. I know y'all want to fight me. But I liked it. Uh, what else? And the girl, I'm eating anything on my pizza. I barbecue. Sometimes I like chicken pizza too. And they have like a buffalo ranch. Let me show you. Just Pizza got. Yeah, it's Buffalo. It's a Buffalo pizza company. But they got like I think they have the most. They're priced. Yeah, we pride ourselves on the fact that we have over 75 pizza varieties. Can you imagine? Everybody, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite pizza is. Let me show you. I'm gonna click on their menu. Let me see their menu. Where the menu at? Like, look at this. Just Pizza nice as heck. I'm not even lying to you. Where the pizzas at? That's one page. That's another page. That's another page. And this is just for one store. But anyways, pineapple pizza, nice. Yeah, it's called Hawaiian pizza. The pineapple and ham. It's called Hawaiian pizza. Barbecue chicken with extra cheese. Listen, extra cheese is always a must on pizza. Extra cheese, especially our Pizza Hut does a really good job where they have the the crust. They have the cheese in the crust. Oof. They have the cheese in the crust. Meat feast, pepperoni and cheese. Yes, like I swear, anything with meat. If it's like turkey, ham, bacon. Okay, no, let's just say this: ham, bacon, chicken, steak. If that can all be on a pizza, like a deep dish pizza with a lot of and vegetables. I mean, I like vegetables on my pizza sometimes, but I do not like. I saw a vegetarian pizza for the first time, and I was like, y'all need to chill. Let me show you. I was like, what is this? This is a salad. I was like, this is a salad. This is not a pizza. Sometimes vegetarians be doing too much. Okay, these look all right. These look fine as vegetarian pizzas. I'm sorry. Yeah, these look fine as vegetarian pizzas. Let me show y'all the salad that the pizza that I saw. I'm like, y'all need to go buy a salad. There's none of it on here. I can't even show you how. Just imagine a salad on a piece of thin pizza. Oh, send it back. Papa John's better than Pizza Hut. Papa John's is nice. I like Ooh, if you guys are ever in Buffalo, go to Just Pizza. Just Pizza is nice, but they take a long time sometimes. If it wasn't Friday, I would have ordered some pizza right now, but the roads are too bad and busy, and then pizza places are going to be more crowded than the week. You can call. I know in Jamaica, I don't know if it's Domino's or Pizza Hut. It's both. Domino's, you can go online and order your pizza. You can call in. Pizza Hut, you can call in. So, and they deliver, but be prepared to pay for that. Pizza Hut is not that different in Jamaica. No, it's not like KFC, where KFC in Jamaica is different from KFC in America and Canada and UK. Pizza Hut is not that different. I don't think there's much. Yeah, there's no difference. I can expect it to be different in Japan, because Japanese people. Why would I say Japan? Japanese people are always doing the most. Like, have you seen some of their Burger King recipes? So I can imagine it being different down there, but there's nothing different about Pizza Hut in Jamaica than to America. And same thing with Domino's. Nothing different. They be tasting the same. Sometimes I don't like the way it tastes, but it's the same. Girl, get some pizza. Get some. Let me stop. What's wrong with me? Um, any high paying jobs in your area, go onto Anisha Adams' channel and check out her. She did a video on jobs in Jamaica. Also, go to Google and type in jobs in Jamaica. Go to, I think it's called Jamaican Medium. There's a lot of places, but be prepared. Sometimes, she even talked about this in her video. Sometimes these companies want you to have a whole 15 years of experience, bachelor's, master's degree for a position that one does not pay nearly enough, and two, the position is a very, it's like a, you're overqualified for that position, but they want the most. So be very mindful of that. So just go online and type in Jamaican jobs for whatever field you want, and they will pop up. And that was from Maurice Dublin. Maurice Dublin also asked, and she asked another one too. Um, or I think it might be a guy. I'm sorry if you're in here, Maurice. Maurice. I feel like Maurice is a guy name. I really hope I'm not offending you. I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty sure I've heard Maurice. Anyways, have you learned to ride a motorcycle? I have learned to ride it, and I've actually rode on Chad's bike. I've rode on the Honda. I rode on some big bikes. So the Honda RR. I actually like rode. I hate saying road. Road. Isn't that such a weird word? I rode it around the community. I hate saying that. Say that word. Say it to yourself right now. Road. It's like the road outside, or did I? Is road a word? Can you guys help me out? Because I rode to work. I ride to work. That sounds present tense though. I rid. I know rid is not one. Don't follow me. Yeah, but I learned to ride his old bike. He sold it, the Honda RR, and I'm kind of scared to go on the Kawasaki because it's much bigger. I think it's like 600 something, 650 or whatever, 640 something, six something. So it's a much stronger bike. It's a much stronger engine. It is heavier, and I am 5'4" for you guys that didn't know. So when I go on the bike, unlike the Honda, which when I did go on the bike, my toes were kind of like on point. Like, so basically I was on my tippy toes. But the Kawasaki is much bigger. So it feels, I don't want to drop the bike. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to drop his bike. I don't got money to fix no bike if I drop his bike. But I can ride it basically, because even when some of his friends that just meet me, because I be leaning up on his bike and they be like, "Oh, can you ride it?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Ask him," and then they go over to him like privately, and they're like, "Oh, can she ride the bike?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, she can ride it." Yeah, because I hate when people feel like just because I'm a female, or just because of the way I might look or carry myself, that I can't. But I'm like, I can. Yeah, I'm 5'4". I might not look 5'4", but yeah. Yardi, thank you for the compliment. Yardi asked, "How is living in Jamaica different than the US?" I should do a video on this, but basically, there's a lot of differences. You just gave me a great idea, Yardi. You just gave me a great idea. But basically, I've talked about these things, customer service. These are like everyday things that I'm going to experience. So customer service in America is so much better than in Jamaica. But food in Jamaica and cost of living in Jamaica is so much better than in America. Obviously, pay in America is much better than in Jamaica. And I'd also say like the different people that you meet, it's the same, because how I rate people is I can't rate people based off a country or based off where you're from, because we're all individuals. So American people can be good and bad. Jamaican people can be good and bad. So, but that's a great idea. I'm gonna have to sit down and think about because I lived in America for basically 11 years. I moved to Jamaica when I was 12, and I moved back. Yeah, I moved to America when I was 12, and I lived in Jamaica. I lived in Jamaica for 12 years. I lived in America for 11 years. So I feel like I have a good understanding. And moving back now, I have an even better understanding as a young adult versus as a child. To tell you the differences. So I'm gonna have to do some thinking and then make a list and tell you, yo, that's a. I'm telling y'all just be giving me some great ideas. Richard Realick, real Richard. Yes, I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is literally my name. I try to make it as easy for people. It's Bicana, B as in boy, Icana, Bicana, my YouTube name. Brown. So Bicana Brown is my Instagram name. So I'm very easy to find, and it's also always in the link to my description box. Not this one. Not my lives, because I never really fill out my lives. My previous lives, yes. My previous it's always in the description box of my videos. Would you move to Africa to live? I think I would. I think it'd be cool. I like. There's so many parts of Africa that are very not because I'm so proud of this, but there's so many parts of Africa that's very modernized. We should never think, oh, just because it's Africa that it's underdeveloped. Some of the richest people live in Africa. Some of the richest people, richer than God knows who. Like they have money like nobody's business. Houses like nobody's business. Cars, wealth, like crazy wealth. Wealth that's not recorded, like illegal wealth, which is still wealth. The crazy money in Africa. And that's not, the main thing that would persuade me. I think Africa would be very cool. I like South Africa, but I'm sick and tired. And if I do have some white subscribers in here, I love you. And nothing against you, but I'm sick and tired of living around white people. I really like South Africa, but from everything I learned from apartheid, I'm not trying to go through no more type of racism. If I were to move to South Africa, I'm not trying to hear it. I would not have some person call me what's it called? Kafir? Yeah, kafir. Girl, no, but it wouldn't offend me. Just like Trevor Noah said, like when someone called him, I think someone called him a nigger, and he's South African. He never really grew up with that. Just like you're Jamaican, you don't really grow up with someone actually calling you a nigger to offend you. He was like, okay, is that supposed to hurt me? So yeah, I really like South Africa, and I'd love to travel there, but I don't think I would want to go live there because I learned way too much, and I'm not happy by it. Nigeria, I would love to go to Nigeria and live. That would be so cool. Ethiopia. I'm trying to think of where else I would like to. Egypt. That would be so cool. Madagascar. Madagascar is a part of Africa. That'd be so. It's an island, so I think that'd just be very interesting. Jamaican customer service is bad even in America. Yeah, girl, I'll tell you, Jamaican restaurants people they have funny videos. Like African American comedians, like IG comedians, have funny videos about their bad experiences with Jamaican restaurant owners in America. So that should tell you something. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but we need to stop because it's really not. It's not. If people are spending their money with you, you should not be treating them bad. I'm not saying customers are always right, but you can't be treating people like trash, especially when they're giving you their hard-earned money, even if it's not hard-earned. That was all the questions. I know Ghana would be so cool to go to as well. Ooh, you know where would be cool too? I think Mozambique and there's another place. There's another place. They have such beautiful beaches. I think it might be Mozambique. No, it's not Mozambique beaches. Which hello, like this looks like the Caribbean, doesn't it? Girl, this is in Mozambique. Is Mozambique in the Caribbean? No, Mozambique is definitely Africa. I'm like, what am I? That was dumb. There's a beach and there's a country with beautiful beaches in Africa. Oh my god, I want to show you guys. and it has that sound. I need to find the name. But don't let Africa is so huge. Africa is a whole entire continent. Um, let me see. 12 of Africa's best beach destinations. Wherever I go, they gotta have a beach. Tanzania. Tanzania it's listed as number one. They have beautiful. You see my ring light? They have beautiful beaches in Tanzania. Principe, I never heard of Principe. I learned in my international relations class. I learned about we learned every single country on every single continent. We got quizzed on it. I can't, but girl, I can barely tell you some of these countries. Yeah, Mozambique I listed. Mozambique would be so nice. Um, this sounds very good. I saw this on Tumblr before. Seychelles. This was probably a French colony based on the name. I don't know if you definitely can't tell. Based on the name, it was probably a French colony. Yeah, most definitely. Kenya would be so nice. No, because you can see my ring light. Kenya is so nice. Mauritius. I saw a travel vlog to Mauritius and it was beautiful. Like I said, South Africa, because yes, Chris Walcott, Tanzania, beautiful beaches. Oh my God. Cape Town. I would love to learn surfing in Cape Town and Australia. I feel like they got waves for days. Malawi, I've heard of Malawi. Yeah, those are the top 12. But let's go to the questions on here. Oh, we did great. It's been an hour. So I'm gonna give you guys another 15 minutes. 20. Let's go to like 121, and then I gotta go. I gotta go. I need some water. Someone asked me what are my ways of earning income. I earn my income through YouTube, through working with companies, getting partnerships, YouTube AdSense. So I really appreciate it when you guys watch the ads. I earn income through Patreon. I earn income through selling things that I have for sale, which I'll be talking about more. But if you go to the description box of my videos, you can see all the items like from the stores that I have listed for my Instagram. I sell things, and I'm also running my mother's taxi companies. So I manage two vehicles, two of the taxis. So those are ways that I earn my income. I gotta go. Gotta go. You're so funny. Thank you. Yeah, but I try to earn income through as much things. Even now, like when mommy sent them some stuff, her friend had shipped down some things with her, and he paid me to deliver them. So that's why I went to Ochi. So he paid me really good to deliver them too. So I was like, okay. I drove down and I delivered it, and he was so grateful. Like I earn income any way I can. I'm always trying to hustle. It might be somewhat of a culture. Yeah, Kim McKenzie, I'm reading up the comments now. Kim McKenzie, I definitely think it's some type of culture thing because we are so nice. We're really, really nice people. We're ready to help. But like when it comes to going in stores and when you're getting paid to actually help people, we so rude. Make it make sense. Oh, really? And I think Jamaicans naturally have an attitude. Not in a bad way, but we naturally have an attitude, like a natural attitude. So that in customer service does not go together. And I don't know how training goes, but I really wish people would have better training for their employees. I really want to figure out a way where I can talk about it because when I worked in the fashion, I was working basically at Zara. I did it was it wasn't like a sales associate. It was I cannot remember the title of the position. A visual merchandiser. And my training was amazing, out of this world amazing. Like I was always being trained. I always learned, like, my manager would always like say, okay, Bacana, I'm about to teach you something new. I'm about to teach you how to interact with these people. I'm about to teach you like ways of, oh my God, it was just so, we always were getting trained. We were always learning better ways to interact with customers and better ways to showcase visually how to draw in people and get them to basically spend their money. But the message is, I was always learning. I don't know. And I don't feel like they are here. I'm going to Ghana. Let me know how it is, Chris. Let me know. Love your show. Look forward to watching your show every day. Yes, Vlogmas. I think Vlogmas will be so fun. Let me know. Y'all gotta let me know what you want to see in December. December is gonna be very different this year than it was last year. So go watch my Vlogmas last year. You will not be disappointed. If you're disappointed in this year's vlogs, you will not be disappointed in last year's vlogs. I went to we had a huge Christmas dinner, Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. We also went to Grand Market in Negril, went to a party. We did so much. Went to the hotel. We did so much last December, and I feel like COVID just really is gonna make it hard for Christmas to feel like Christmas this year. So I'm gonna try my best to bring a Christmas vibe. Let me go up real quick and read some of these comments. So I really, let me know, because I want to get a Christmas tree. And I think there's a way that I can figure out, work with a company that's doing Christmas trees in Jamaica. Maybe I can even learn to bake some Jamaican Christmas food, like a Christmas cake, a rum cake, making sorrel with you guys, something fun, you know? So let me know, decorate. I already put up some lights, and I recorded it, so I will upload it. Now, I'm going to have to take it down to repaint the stairs. Sharon Humphrey said, customer service has also been a problem in Jamaica, and I have been traveling to Jamaica since 1982. Girl, ma'am, woman, yes, it's a big problem. My cousin was complaining about that the other day because it really is terrible. I do coaching and training for that and love it. Visual merchandising is amazing. It is. It's so much fun. Like, I love picking out dressing outfits, like doing the mannequins and organizing, like, okay, based on the sales from last quarter and last year, this item should go here, this item should go in the front part of the store, this item should go in the back part of the store, this item should be on sale, these items go well together, fold the items like this, or place the items in this way so customers can see it, and put this item with that item so when they want to buy this, they'll see it together and want to buy that one too. It was just so cool. It was fun. I loved it. Chris Walcott said, I worked for Macy's for 16 years. My customer service must be on point. Amen. And what I feel like the difference is with Jamaica and America's customer service is that Americans don't complain. They're going to be like, can I see the manager? They're going to snitch on you. They're going to snitch on you. They're going to let the manager know that you were a person. Okay? Jamaican people are like, they'll cuss you back. They will cuss you back and then they'll leave. And I wish people wouldn't do that. Like, cuss out whoever you need to cuss out. But I wish you would bring it to a higher authority so they can see that this is going on. You know what I mean? Because, like, if Stacey Ann was like, oh, can't help you, then I'm going to be like, okay, then let me speak to your manager. Because if you can't help me, somebody here will be able to. You can't do that. You shouldn't be doing that. You should say, okay, let's say my favorite statement when I was working in retail was like, I just started working here. I have no idea, but let me go get the manager and I'll find out for you. Girl, I could have been working there for months. I just, I try to make it like, I really was doing that a lot. I would literally say, I just started working here. I don't know where that is. But let me figure it out. Let me try to help you. That's how you get sales. And I feel like the thing too with Jamaica is like, they know people are gonna buy. They know people are going to buy. So regardless, like my attitude can be the stinkest attitude, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna buy it. That's the attitude that we have, and it's wrong. Like, trust me, if somebody has a stink attitude with me, I'm going to find somewhere else. I'm going somewhere else. I'm not buying it. I'm going somewhere else. You're not getting my money. Mm-mm. Jamaican stores could use some good visual. This too. They could use some good visual merchandiser. The stores need to improve in this area, especially in the tourist areas. I feel like the tourist areas in Jamaica look like the tourist areas in Jamaica from 50 years ago. They look the same, and I feel like they're on this basis of what works, and that's all. Um, but you're right. I feel like, especially in tourism, can go on, but especially in the local stores, I hate seeing overcrowded stores. And granted, they just might not have the storage area. Um, sorry, they just might not have the storage area for all the merchandise that they have, all the stock that they have. That's fine, but I'm pretty sure there are ways. There's a lot of stores, up and coming young entrepreneurs. If you go into some young people stores, like let's say there's this person on IG and they just opened up their own storefront. Their stores are cute. I've been in some in Portmore and some in Kingston, and even where was I? Where were we? We were in Kingston, and we saw a T-shirt store, Slee Tees or something like that. I know it ends with Sling Tees. It starts with S and it ends with T's. And their stores look so nice. It was like so crisp, and it was very modern and simple. It was like it was giving you focus. Like you're going in and you're not overwhelmed by all the product. And I feel like when you're not overwhelmed, you have a higher chance of getting sales from people. Yeah, that's what we also learned. Well, I also learned from Zara and working in retail in high school. If a rack has like 50 billion items, people are gonna get overwhelmed. But they made it even, like, and we even, I think at Abercrombie and Fitch and Zara, you're like finger spacing. They made it very they drilled it into us like these like the clothing, you can't have we only had to have like 3 to 6, I think 6 maximum, depending on item and depending on how bulky the item is, 3 to 6 of that item out on the floor. It could not be like, yes, indeed. Refresh merchandising is a story and telling people what they need and what they want. Plus, it's a upsell at the same time, win-win. Not only customer service, is the way Jamaicans talk to each other. Yes, that's true. I think it's all fun and games when you're talking to your friends and your family, but sometimes the way we talk to each other is, whew, yeah. But anyways, any more questions? Let's see. I'm hungry. I bought some KFC on my way up. Oh, but girl, I can't wait to get my real estate license, and I really hope I get to work with some of you guys. So I'm going to be calling on you when I get my license to let your family members and friends know that if they want to buy property in Jamaica, even if they're abroad and you or a family or friend wants to buy property in Jamaica, to come to me because I got you. I think it would be very nice, and I would love to work with you guys on that whole other level. So yeah, but I'll bring it to you. I have to take my exam first. So God willing, the pass rate for this exam, which was in October, guess what the pass rate was? I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. Nah, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to drop some numbers. Like drop some like 20, drop 50, drop 75. Guess the pass percentage for the class. And then I'm gonna tell you guys. Will you be selling land too? Yes. When I get my real estate license, I will be a salesman. That's the term. That's the title. I will be able to sell land, like commercial, residential, agricultural. I'll be able to sell raw land. I'll be able to sell houses, apartments. I'll also be able to rent, like not rent personally. Like I'm the owner renting, but I'll be able to say if you want to rent somewhere, you can come to me and I can find you somewhere to rent. So yeah, um, I definitely want to look into selling land because I think that would be very interesting, especially seeing land go from nothing, not nothing, if you know what I mean, but seeing land go from scratch to a development or a supermarket or some type of house, a residential house, a standalone house. But I giving y'all a minute. I don't know if you're gonna drop any more percentages. Dun dun dun. Or it's that was a terrible drums. 42%. The pass rate was 42%. Oh, Kim McKenzie, you're very close. 42% of the people that took the exam passed. Can you imagine? How much happy are you living in Jamaica? I can't rate it, but I'm very happy. I'm alright. I'm good. I have my sad days, but I feel like no matter where you are in the world, if you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be sad. But I'm just so happy. I'm happy being sad in Jamaica. No, I'm happy. How about doing interviews with some business owners? Do it chat style. Yeah. Did you go somewhere? Because I brought this up already. I would. I would love to do that. Yeah. I talked about this before, but yeah, I said I would do it. Would you go on a date with a subscriber? No. No, I would not. I go on a date with my boyfriend. Um, yeah, peace. I didn't mean for you to delete that, but I did. I speaked on it already. I would love to. Oh, somebody asked me. I remember one of the questions from Instagram was, I don't know if she's in here or not, and I don't know if she's watching all the way into 1 hour and 16 minutes, but she did ask me, would I travel? So thank you for asking that weird question. She asked me, would I travel with subscribers? And I think I would. That would be very fun. I know two of my subscribers had reached out to me and said that they were in Jamaica, and I was like, yeah, definitely, but like circumstances, so I wasn't able to travel with them or like link up with them in whatever parish they were in. But um, um, yeah, how do I would, because there's one YouTuber, some of my favorite YouTubers, they're like, oh, I want to come to Jamaica for a vacation. And I'd be in them comments, I'd be like, come and let me know. So yeah, I would definitely travel. Like if you're a cool person, if I go on your page and I get good vibes from you, I would definitely go down with one of my cousins or even go by myself, depending. We just have to meet somewhere public. I'm not coming to your hotel. I don't think you want that. Don't do that. Don't invite people off the internet to your hotel. But like if you say, okay, girl, we're gonna go to Dunn's River, just meet me, like meet us at the entrance, at the ticket place to Dunn's River, and then why not? Or we're going to, I don't know, AC Lounge, meet us at AC Lounge, like public places, then yes, definitely. I think that would be very fun. I would love to travel with my subscribers. Yeah. I don't know about going to other places though, like other countries with a subscriber. I'm not there yet. That's not my type of channel. Mary Jane, she's a travel YouTuber, and she recently has been asking because she travels by herself, and these countries, the tourist board for these countries invite her, and they're like, "We're gonna fly out you and whoever to come and stay at this hotel and talk about our country and talk about the hotel." And she's legit. She's like a legit traveler. Um, and she recently has been saying, is there a subscriber that wants to go with me? Let me know. We'll fly you out and everything. So I would definitely go with her. I've been watching her for a couple of years. But me doing that, I don't know. I think that I wouldn't be comfortable doing that yet. But I wouldn't be opposed to, like, let's say if I'll go to Mexico on a vacation, or if I go to Egypt or somewhere on a vacation, I would love to meet up with one of my subscribers in that country. You know how cool that would be? That would be so cool. So that I can do. But me and you going somewhere together, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Sometimes people creep me out. So I'm not there yet, but it'll be fun. Whew, I'm so tired. I'm about to drink a whole 50-gallon of water. But I think I'm going to end the live off here. There's 37 of you guys. Make sure you like up the live before you leave. I answered all your questions, well, mostly all of your questions. And I hope, next week, Friday, 4 o'clock, I'm letting y'all know, the 39 of you guys that's in here, next week, Friday at 4 o'clock. Yeah, see, someone said Seba, Nicola. I really wish that there's some voice, like a voice recorder in here that y'all can talk to me, ask your central. That would be cool for you guys to send an audio format of your questions. Woo, don't think about that. But yes, he or she said, I met up with strangers in Europe all the time and it's been amazing. Yes, like in high school, I always talk about this because the only time I've ever been to Europe was when I went to Germany. And some of the people that I met there, total strangers, are still people that I follow on social media. I still be commenting up their social medias and liking up their pictures. It was so cool meeting them. Like, that's the thing. Meeting people from other countries and other parts of the world and other cities. It's so amazing. You create bonds that you never know or never knew you could create. And on top of that, you learn so much. So, yeah. Next time, same place, same time. So I hope my UK people, it's about time for your bedtime. About time for you to go to sleep. Turn that light off. Put the computer down. Put the phone down. My people out here on the East Coast, makes no sense. My people over here in the Eastern Standard Time. My people over here in the Pacific Time. My people over here in the Central Time Zone. I hope y'all eating your dinners. I hope y'all about to get cozied up and in the couch in the bedroom and be like, and Nella Rose be like. So next week, Friday, I'm gonna put out a trailer, like a thumbnail, like I did this time, and I'm going to post it on the story. I'm also gonna post it on Instagram. So drop some questions when I do, and stay tuned because I'm gonna fill out all this information with the title. Click it so you'll always be reminded for when I'm gonna go live. And bye. I'll see you guys next week. And come with some topics, okay? Come with some topics. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for the 2 individuals that donated some money to me. That was very grateful. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.